When you tell a good friend, make yourself at home, what is off limits? Had a friend borrow a shaver once without asking. I didn't have the heart to tell him that it wasn't the shaver I use for my face. My wife. Shoes on the bed. I do not care if you do it at home, Chad. Get those dirty ass shoes off my bed. Complaining about my home. Edit. Thanks for the award. Don't snoop through the medicine cabinet. Eat my cookies. I usually have a box of cookies in my pantry for when I'm sad and want to eat cookies. Once my friend came over and ate all my cookies. I was very annoyed. My skincare products. If you need some oil or cleanser, fine. But for the love of cookie dough, don't stick your fingers in my creams. Ask and I'll give you a scoopula. Don't touch my skincare, lol. Going through my things. I mean, if there's a book on the coffee table or some decorative item on a shelf, feel free to pick it up and examine. However, you are not allowed to start opening drawers or going through cabinets. Also, if I have not offered you alcohol, do not go ahead and pour yourself a drink. I never say make yourself at home. Judith Martin, who writes etiquette advice in the name Miss Manners, says that phrase is to be reserved for guests who hunt you down in the back garden where you're pruning rose bushes to ask if it's okay if they help themselves to a glass of water. Hasn't happened yet. Taking a dump in the toilet apparently, spouse's rule. Not mine. Found out about this rule when a house guest accidentally clogged the toilet and so nearly fainted. He pooped in my toilet. I almost died laughing. Edit. This is not a serious rule by any means. Merely a quirk of the show. We have never told a guest they cannot poop in our home. My ketamine stash. Need it? I do. The socks and undies drawer. Clipping toenails. Theirs. Mine. Or anyone else's. Well, if I had a dog, I guess they could clip the dog's nails if it was necessary. Funnily enough, I come from a Mexican household and it's common courtesy to ask before you grab just about anything. Be it water, food, blanket, etc. I slept over at a buddy's house where when he said make yourself at home he fucking meant it. By the third time I asked to get something he looked me dead in the eye and said stop asking. If I didn't trust you going through my shit, you wouldn't be here. Ask one more time and you're going home. So now instead of asking, I just look over at him as I'm grabbing something and he rolls his eyes in response. Had a birthday party for my 3-year-old. Bunch of parents and kids over. One dad asked me for a nail clipper and I figured it was for his baby. I give them to him and he starts clipping his own nails in the middle of my kitchen. Wife and I were sitting there dumbstruck. WTF, he opened my brand new fleshlight sleeve, used it once and put it away dirty. My wife has a fridge magnet, make yourself at home. Clean my kitchen. Adjusting the thermostat. Masturbating in my brother's bed whilst watching bondage porn. Food? Not even certain food. Or only certain kinds of food. But specifically the last portion. If I have a hard day and I'm looking forward to an oatmeal creme cookie when I get home, there had better be an oatmeal creme cookie when I get home. I wouldn't tell that to a guest. But if someone told me that, I would assume that eating food from the kitchen without asking, cooking meals, putting feet up on furniture, leaving rubbish and mess would be generally off limits. Nothing. I don't say that. I say sorry about the mess. Shoes indoors. They see me taking off my shoes when I enter my home, so they should also do the same. Also, if a bedroom door is closed, don't go in. I close them if they're messy. Laying in my bed. That is the most holy place in my whole house. Don't ever lay in my bed. Also, don't tweak my Xbox settings. Or any of my game loadouts. Don't just drink any beer you see laying around. Some of those are not for sharing. Or are for special occasions. Some people have their special wines. I have my special beers. Moving the cat. That is precisely why I bought so many damn chairs. Don't stand in the kitchen and remark the garbage is almost full. Then proceed to change the bag with a huff. Just met the man 10 minutes earlier. Friend of my husband's. He wasn't invited back. Edit, the house was clean, he was just a douche. Nothing. Do whatever you want, even my girlfriend. My home is my sanctuary. I don't use that line because of it. My partner. Sleeping in my bed. My toothbrush. Anything that would be insanely rude. Shitting in the shower. I never tell people so. My home is my space. If they're my friends, they know it. Just go home before my bedtime, please. Apparently you're still expected to keep your clothes on in most cases. Don't ever mess with my drawers. Except Bill. Bill can do whatever the fuck he wants. Talking to me. If you're my friend, I trust you to live near me and to understand how to exist in a home. But you also know my social battery barely exists, so leave me alone. This is my recharge location. I don't use that line. It's my home. You do not take clippings of my plants and you do not rock hound or metal detect my yard. LOL, basically only specific to me. BC, I have many expensive plants and don't want any to be at risk infection due to open wounds caused by clippings being taken improperly. Web browser history. Don't beat your meat. Literally fucking my teddy bear that's been with me since I was born. I can't believe I had to say this. That I actually still need to explain it every time. Use a goddamn coaster. I don't need a water ring to remember you by. Snooping around or going through drawers, cupboards, etc. Especially in people's rooms. Spanking it. Bashing the piano. Wanna play it? Okay, wanna play it loudly? Fine, wanna bash it like my 4-year-old cousin does? Hell no. Same goes for eating at the piano or playing it with dirty fingers. Masturbating or getting naked or my bedroom in general. Keep at least your underwear on. I like you. But not that much. Nothing is off limits. Bro would jack off on my couch and I'd be like, haha, WTF. Painting the apartment. Rearranging the furniture. And cleaning out the closets. Nothing. Because if I tell you that, I know you well enough to know that you know what the boundaries are. Everything. It's just an expression, not an invitation to perv out. The special bottles of wine and scotch. I had a friend use my toothbrush. Apparently it was an ongoing thing. And I didn't learn about it until the 4th or 5th time I'd had her stay at my place. My phone and computer. The guest towels are for guests. Not for family, come on. Man. Sitting by my PC and jerking off to porn. When make yourself at home turns out to mean they literally try to turn it into their home and not leave. Nope. I actually have a list of people that I and my husband have agreed cannot come stay with us, ever. We'll tell them to get a motel somewhere nearby. But they aren't so much as allowed to stay on our couch. What good friends. As long as you shit piss in the toilet, had friends that suffered from people who apparently didn't aim well. Get the dishes on the dishwasher for me to clean them later and don't mistreat my dog. You're golden. That being said, just don't get your shoes in the sofa, bed or carpet. That's my only off-limits rule. My bathroom. The man doesn't pull the seat up and has the aim of a stormtrooper. My good friends know what's up in my home. Otherwise they wouldn't be good friends. If you can't trust good friends, then they aren't even friends, much less good friends. Looking through my sketchbooks or my devices. I was going to say sleeping with my husband, but that wouldn't bother me, I guess. Going in my kids' rooms. Man, Reddit is different than how I think. A good friend comes over. If I say that, they're free to do and help themselves as they please. Short of making a mess, nothing is off limits. My fridge. It must be defended. I'm surprised by so many don't touch the food, because I say this specifically because I expect people to help themselves food-wise when they're staying at my place. I barely have the spoons to feed myself, never mind someone else. The poop knife. My chain-smoking aunt once tried to light up in my house once. This comic, https://www.smbccomics.com comic 2013 to 2003 29. TL.dr. Man tells his guest that he's welcome to anything in the fridge. Guest promptly puts the host's laptop in the fridge and then claims it. We have a handful of friends who have house keys and basically nothing is off limits if they're in that privileged group. Wanna use our shower? Eat our food? Crash in the guest bedroom? No worries. But to earn a house key you have to be a pretty fucking trustworthy friend to the point where you're essentially family. Otherwise, for everyone outside that group, please don't make yourself at home. You may sit on our sofa, pet our cat, and use our bathroom. Basically my whole room. Unless I'm in there as well. But either way, I try to get them out as quick as possible. Behave like you're my roommate. And don't behave like my mom. Saying how dirty my rooms is okay. Telling me to clean it is not. You can grab anything from the fridge, but don't start cooking something. If I told you to look for something there, it's okay. But otherwise don't go through my drawers with undies. This is all said by what makes sense. I don't have any friends that had come over to talk from experience. The last frozen burrito or pack of ramen. Make yourself at home equals without violating my privacy, i.e. opening letters. Going into my bedroom, you are free to do what you want. By all means, make a quick snack with my food. Make a hot drink with my teabags coffee. Watch TV or turn on the computer console, etc. Basically treat my home as if you were lounging around at your own, clothed of course. My bedroom and office. There's nothing that anyone but myself needs in those rooms. I don't say this because everything is off limits except the TV, the couch, the bathroom, and the water, lol. The masturbatorium. A bomb. My favorite coffee mug. My toys are off limits. Sitting in my garage alone for 6 hours. And every single inhale you take is through a grape-flavored vape that ends up making my house smell like grape for 3 weeks. Fucking my mom. What the hell, Brian? Anal, probably. Laying in my bed next to me. Also the bathroom while I am in it. Jacking off. Not wanking your dick on my couch while watching fucking Pokemon. Yay Jody, I am talking about you. Don't go in my room. Can't stand that. That phrase usually has me do so much cleaning and laundry. The wife. Digging in my cash jar. Just snooping in general. I don't have anything to hide, but you don't have any reason to look. My sex toys. Clipping nails anywhere but the bathroom. I don't ever say make yourself at home. There's being comfortable, but I also have my parameters and will make the rules of the house clear. Changing the thermostat. Going through all of the kitchen cabinets. I already told you where the food and silverware are. Jerking off in my bathroom or on the bed, I let them sleep on. I mean, come on. Resist your urges, Jeff. Not everything revolves around sex. Any sanitary or hygienic items, nail clippers, shaving stuff, mouthwash, etc. Shoes off in the house. Get your grimy dirty shoes off my floors. Don't eat any leftovers in the fridge. Don't purposely leave things at my house. I'm not your closet. Stay out of the medical cabinet. Don't go into a room with a closed door. More specifically, my room. Main reason is that I didn't expect anyone to go in there and thus have not cleaned it. My wife's vagina? Lying on my couch with muddy boots and digging them all into my brand new couch.